Hello, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. We are going to do a cute, quick 3-card reading. Some of them actually, I think one pile actually got 4 cards with the spread deck. But we are going to do a 3-card summer energy reading, and we're going to get an oracle card at the end to get what should inspire you for this and what you need to nurture this summer. So this is going to be nice and quick and easy. So let's look at those and see those 3 things that might draw your attention and pick one, and we're going to get started really quick and fast. And I'm going to go through this, and I'm not going to ramble. All right, take your card, take a gander, and we're going to get started. All right, pile 1, you guys picked this cute little lollipop. We are looking at your summer energy. So let's look and see what your summer energy. We're using the spread deck, so we're gonna see. I pre-shuffle these cards. I don't know what they are. So future, action needed. Ooh, action needed for the future. Okay. Underlining cause, and then destruction. Oh, so maybe that destruction is what you need to get rid of. Or what that underlining cause is causing destruction in your life. What kind of destruction is it causing? So let's see what it comes out with your summer. Oh, and then I got this weird moth thing just flies over here as I started this reading. So definitely shadow energy showing up today. You do have some shadow cards. Okay, so let's see what you get. We're just going to pull them all out. Let's see. We want the future. What's our future card? Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm going to tell you, I'm not taking them all. I have the Tower, the Moon, and Page of Swords. But I'm not taking them. I want one card. There we go. I got the Page of Pentacles. Okay, so this is you moving in something new. That page is a beginning energy, but a young energy, something new, something you're going to explore. And this could be, with that Pentacles, is something in this realm. So it could be anything in this realm of your creativity. It could be in the workplace. It could be, but it is something new. It could be moving somewhere else, into a city, out of the city. But it's something new that you're going to do. And the action you need to take, and it's this summer. You need to do it this summer, evidently, because this is our summer energy. Action needed for this is, let's see your action needed for this. I got like 6. It's like all the things. Just one card, please, for action needed. One card, strong card for that action needed. Okay. Well, it gave me 2. 4 cups. Not looking at what you don't have. Like, say you're wanting to move forward on something, and you have these things that are in front of you. These are the things you're wanting. You're looking at these cups because you're like, I want this, and I want this, and I want this, and I want this, and this, and this. And the universe is saying, no, I have this for you, but you're not looking up at it. You're like, you don't see it. That energy is going to transform, because you got this death card that was on top of that. So that energy of you looking at old things of not working out, there's going to be an ending to that. You're going to end that cycle, and you're going to have a rebirth, and you're going to see what the universe wants for you. And so you're going to step in that. And then maybe that underlining cause of why you're looking at it this way and not going forward is the reason what's causing this. And so the reason why that comes up is so that you can look at it and address it when you have that underlying cause. So we're looking at, what is this underlining cause for you guys, okay? What is this underlining cause? Knight of Swords. Well, it could be a person. Yes, it could be an air sign, but it also could be your defenses. The underlining cause of you not trusting with what the universe is trying to give you, what God's trying to give you, is that you're like, nope. You're like putting up your guard, and you're like, you're not trusting it, and so you're cut everything that comes towards you. You're cutting it down, and it could be for you, and you're just like, nope, not gonna deal with that. Nope, nope, not. I'm gonna give you an example. No, I'm not gonna give you that example. That's too personal. Um, oh gosh, I'm trying to. It's kind of like, say it's in the realm of you, starting your own business. Let's take that. I'm gonna use that. Um, and you're looking at, well, I need to have this. I need to start my own business. I need to have, my website needs to be like this. I need to have these kind of funds. I need to have this kind of connections. I need to have all the things that you need. And God, universe, whatever you connect with, is saying, no, all you need is this. And it's trying to give you, all you need is this. And sooner or later, you are going to get out of that Four of Cups, and you're going to see. The Four of Cups is one of my cards. It's the card that I cannot stand the most. It's my nemesis card, because it's kind of, it makes me mad. It's my card. I feel that the universe is saying you don't appreciate something, and you might feel like you are appreciating things, but you just don't see it yet. And so it makes me mad, because it's like, I am appreciating this, and I do appreciate this stuff, but I don't want that. And so it's kind of, it's kind of a fight within. And so that death is going to bring a different outlook. But the underlying cause for that is because if you have your guards up, you're cutting down anything that comes at you. You're cutting it down, like, nope, nope, that's some bull, nope. So that's your underlying cause, and cutting down things. So the destruction is, how do you break down these barriers? How do you break down this wall? That's what this, so you have to either communicate with this Eight of Wands, or move away from, you see, not going in that direction anymore, but going in a different direction. Move away from that thinking. Move away from that energy. Move away from that thinking like words and things are against you. Move away from that and move things like, you know what? Things are moving in my direction. I have the fire behind me. I have God behind me. I have the universe behind me, and moving in that direction. So start breaking down this, so you don't think things are against you, but things are for you. Okay? You see how these are going in opposite directions? It's because you're seeing things that are trying to beat you up. No, they're going with you. They're behind you. They're pushing you along. You're moving. These are the things that are moving you forward and helping you. Okay? So your overall energy, yeah, because at the very bottom of the deck, I have Five of Pentacles. So you're scared that you'll be left out in the cold, and things will not work out with that Five of Pentacles. But your ending energy of what you should feel inspired to nurture this summer. I'm going to pull a card from the Sacred Medicine Oracle right here and see what you need to tap into, okay? So we have storytelling connection here, okay? With that storytelling and connection, it says traditionally winter was when we told our stories. Wisdom was passed down from one generation to the next during these times, and many of our teachings was passed down orally. This medicine card comes forward today to remind you of the potent stories your family history holds. In these stories, there are medicine ways, teachings of your lineages, and traditional knowledge that is waiting to be uncovered. There is gold waiting to be mined there, and you are being welcomed forward as a wisdom keeper of the family knowledge and tradition. Storytelling is a way to remember who we truly are. This card is calling you home to your most authentic self. I can say with this card, one of the greatest thing, so passing on your knowledge through speech, through words, through writing, through poetry, through song, through writings, through podcasts, through like me talking to you, is that I will give you knowledge that was passed down to me, and I used that today. I actually used it yesterday too. I actually passed it to my daughter today as well. When I was at work yesterday, I had someone say, I'm usually like smiling and going on, and I wasn't at that moment. And someone said to me, they took all your happiness away. This place didn't it? And I said, no. I said, no one can ever take my light away. And I said, that's not ever going to happen. And so reminding myself, yes, I might be having a moment, but no one can ever take my light away. And I said that to my daughter. She was upset today. And I said, do not let anyone take your light. You have a light inside of you that no one can take your light away. And I was just like, you need to sing that song, This Little Light of Mine. I'm going to let it shine and bring that. And so, and as I was doing a project earlier today that I'm working on, I had this remembrance of why I let my light shine. And I let my light shine because it shows God gratitude for the light that he has given me. I also have that light as well to show thanks and to my ancestors who have worked hard and who have built, who have been behind me, the people who came before me so that I can be here and who I am. And so all of this light comes from God himself. It also comes from the things my ancestors been through, and I can share that. And I'm not going to dim that light for anyone. And so whatever stories you have, whatever you have, you need to be sharing that. And that is your message today. Okay? So that's what I want you to dig in this summer, is to shine whatever you're supposed to be shining. Okay? Thank you, Pile 1. Love that. You guys have a great summer. Bye. Hello, Pile 2. Thank you so much for being here. We are going to be stepping into this 3-card summer energy reading. You guys picked this bottle of Budweiser. So, and you guys all have all shadow cards. So self-acceptance. So this summer you're going to be doing, I think you're going to be doing some shadow work. So acceptance, seeing who you are and accepting who you are and loving who you are. Balance, that temperance energy of seeing your dark and your light and learning to work with your light and your dark, because we all have that light and the dark. Is also feminine, masculine energy. Learning how to bring balance within yourself, okay, and who you're becoming. So you're going to have this beautiful self-acceptance. You're going to have a balance. You're going to balance that, learn to balance that energy, and you are going to become who you are becoming. And that's beautiful energy. I love this for you, Pile 2. I'm like, I love this. You know what? I was scared of this pile at first, but seeing those cards, I'm like, okay. Pile 2, do your thing. And then we're going to get at the end a collective, what's going to inspire you, what you need to nurture this summer, and we're going to use the sacred medicine. So first, let's get these cards. So let's look at your self-acceptance. So where you're going to start right now with the summer here, your self 3 of Swords. So a lot of heartbreak. With this 3 of Swords. So you've gone through a lot. You've gone through deception. You've gone through heartbreak. Gone through being cheated on. You've gone through a lot. And so learning to accept things that have happened to you in the past, maybe happened to you currently. Learning to accept those things and learning with this, that, you know what that reminds me of? That reminds me of a funeral when, on the top of the caskets, they put those like wreaths and stuff of flowers, like bringing an ending to this 3 of Swords, this hurt, this pain energy, and accepting it for what it was and what you can learn from it, what you got from it, and letting it go. And even if you were the one who caused it, or you're the one who was a part of it, and seeing all of it, seeing where you did the good and you did the bad in this, and letting it just be, and bringing that death, bringing the ending to it, is going to bring you to this balance. What is your balanced energy? Give me a balanced energy for pile 3. Oh my God, I love this. You guys, I love easy stuff. Knight of Cups. Oh my gosh. So you're going to open up, and you're going, that Knight of Cups is so nice. It's moving in this energy of, I don't know why I thought of a Sagittarius. That's a freaking fire sign. But this is, oh my gosh, and I thought of Capricorn. Why am I thinking? I'm thinking Sagittarius, Capricorn. So you could be a Sagittarius or a Capricorn. But this is the Knight of Cup energy. So pouring into the stream of your feelings again, of the highs and the lows, pouring into things, pouring out your emotions, not afraid to express yourself, being that Casanova you want to be, stepping into that again because you want to, and not feeling upset about it. I just went and told my daughter to stop. She's acting like an animal. She's 15, but she's on the floor rolling around. That's like an animal. So, but I don't know that why I wanted to tell you this, but bringing a balance within your life, the highs and the lows. But I feel like you're being asked to pour into your emotions more. Not holding back, bringing a balance. Maybe there was a drive because you were hurt. You did not want to pour into things. And it's saying it's okay to, because that pouring into things will help you bring a balance, okay? Will help you bring a balance. You have to, maybe you've been holding back those emotions, and it's time to pour them out with this Knight of Cups, like really pouring them out. And so, who this is helping you become, that card went flying. Oh my gosh, where'd it go? That is crazy. You don't understand. Okay. So, oh, I got Taurus energy. So again, Taurus energy is also the, I want to say Empress. Yeah, well, Taurus aligns also with that Venus energy, and also the Empress. So who you're becoming is, you're becoming comfortable in your skin. But let's get another one. Let's get an actual tarot card. Taurus energy. You could be a Taurus too. Okay, who is Pile 2 becoming? We got a devil. Oh my goodness. That's Capricorn energy. Remember I said that you could be a Capricorn? Maybe you are a Capricorn too. So giving into your desires, who you are becoming, you're a person who's becoming, you are giving into things you desire that you might think are, people might think, you shouldn't be doing, you shouldn't do that. That's not good. That's not bad. But and that, remember I talked about that shadow, and you had all your cards were shadow cards, is because giving into your shadow side. Your shadow side does not is not considered, I don't consider the shadow side bad. You learn to work with your shadow side because it's a part of you. When you do shadow work and you learn about your shadows, and you start to accept your shadows, and you see your shadows, you learn how to work with those shadows. Just like narcissists, I think we all have a little narcissist in us. Some are worse than others when it comes to things. And you learn how to, like, I have someone who has done that work, and they know there are parts of their self that has those traits, and they know how to work with them, and they know how to recognize them. And it's so, that's what that devil energy is. Who you're becoming is, you're becoming a person you're getting this devil under control. You see his wings are not spread, because he's not like taking over. He's more, I think you're more accepting those devil parts of yourself. Like maybe you got some kinky sides, maybe you have this, maybe you have that. I don't know what this shadow this is. Maybe you get like feeling where you get reliant on someone. That codependency, you're learning how to deal with you. Maybe you get to codependent in relationships, so you're learning how to deal with that, so you don't become codependent on a person and don't end up getting hurt. You bring a balance to that. Okay, that it could be that, it could be some kinks that you like, and you find a person who understands your kinks and will work with those kinks as well. It could be any of those things. I don't know. You will know what that is. You will know what that shadow is when you work with it, and you're in that. Taurus knows how to tame that. A lot of earth energy here, because we got Capricorn here as well. So you're learning how to ground that energy, okay? And at the bottom, I have Ace of Wands. So yeah, it is some fiery passage, new beginning that you get to have because you are taming and you are working on that energy. Okay, so let's get your medicine card, which is what you need to nurture. Okay, give me a second. All right, so I'm gonna give your sacred medicine, and maybe you have a lot of disruptions in this too, because I have been disrupted like 3 or 4 times during this second reading. You guys, I have been disrupted, so you might have a lot of disruption as you're going through this, and a lot of things trying to pull you away from this healing, or a lot of things trying to pull you away from this thing that you want. But keep going. Do not give up. You keep going. Okay. So, oh my gosh, you guys got, I love this. You guys got the Peaceful Warrior potency. Let me see, 49. You know what I thought of? I thought 7 times 7 is 49. That's what I don't know why I thought that. In times of upheaval and chaos, we often need fighters and defenders, but we need those who carry a steady and open-hearted presence even more urgently. This is what is being asked of you at this time. When you think the archetype of warrior, what comes to mind? Can you align with the vision for peace and unity? That's that balance within yourself. You are handed a spiritual weapon to wield with compassion and discretion. For you can hold the fierce power and harmony together. That's that balance again. You are asked to take a stand as an ally for those in need in some way. This may be voicing your truth, or marching, or donating, or tending to others. Please know that the potency of your love is what is needed. Okay, so it is that love. It is needed. You have to pour love into whatever you're doing, okay, and be that warrior. While there are many who armor up for battle and fighting, this will not be the best use of your energy right now. The world needs your gentle spirit, remembering the softness is strength too. Yes, balance, knowing that, yeah, you can be powerful, but sometimes this is that devil energy. That your devil energy is that warrior energy probably, but being very grounded in that feminine energy of this Taurus energy, which is the Empress as well. So that energy is showing up for you. And just remembering who you are and that you are enough. So healing, I think this is healing that softer side of yourself. I think probably you've gotten hurt. That softer side has gotten hurt so many times, and those emotions got hurt so many times that you become so well guarded and armored in this devil energy that you forgot to, you don't want to open up this softer side of yourself, and you are being asked to bring a balance to that, and be that warrior and be protective of yourself, but at the same time knowing how to express your emotions and finding a balance in that. So you are being asked to step up and step out. All right, Paul 2, that reading was good. Keep going, you guys. That is don't give up on yourself, and do not let the distractions get to you. All right, thank you so much. Have a wonderful summer. Bye. All right, pile 3, let's get started. So we are looking at your summer energy, what you're jumping into. This is a 3-card reading. And then we're going to get what's you're supposed to inspire to keep moving with this summer, okay? So you guys got this little blooming flower. I was really called to pull that flower out of there, like, so spiritual. Now this one wants to be in the middle. Some shadow work. Minor transformation, okay? And then we have focus. I love that. That's really good energy, guys. So let's see. So spiritually, you guys are doing some spiritual work this summer. And you're going to have a minor transformation. And then you're going to focus. So what is the spiritual? Justice. Bringing balance, balancing the scales. Spiritually, you're stepping in the summer with balancing the scales in your spiritual walk. This could also be stuff that's happening. This is for my group that has that spiritual side, who works with their ancestor, who works with angels or some kind of spiritual entities or deities. You guys those are helping, like Armidas. She is all about justice as well. I just heard chaos, bringing justice to the chaos, the chaos into the world. So, but this is a minor transformation, but this is, you are spiritually bringing justice. This is amazing because the picture, I did an artwork picture today and I used, so definitely Armidas is coming up. So if you don't know that goddess, go look up her story, and she's the goddess of the hunt. So you could be this summer, you could be hunting down something new spiritually. So getting into something new spiritually, like there's many spiritual pathways you could take. So spiritually, breath work or yoga. Those are my go-tos. But maybe it is tapping into working with the pendulum, working with a crystal ball, working with, I don't know, runes, working with oracle cards. It could be so many different things, spiritual things you can get in. It is doing... my other one, mediumship, all of those. Something new is coming in your transformation spiritually to you. And this is part of your justice, part of a balance that you are supposed to get. And this is something you're supposed to work with. This is in your energy. I'm hearing divinely protected, and it's one of your strength. So, but you have to go through a transformation. The transformation you have to go through to get this is... what is their minor transformation they have to go to get this? You have the 9 of Swords. So that is, that's Gemini. And what sign is Gemini? That is Gemini. You know what? I don't know my thingies that well. It looks like, it's Gemini and something. It's Gemini, and I'm going to look it up because man, I was about to say mom. I don't know why I was about to say mom. Mom's losing it. This is, it's Mars. This is Gemini and Mars. So if you know, it's like, well, this is nightmare energy. But if you know Geminis, they like to think, but they're also have kind of a split. They have two sides. It's the sign of the twins. But at the same time, Mars forces you is about action. It's about that fiery. It is when we start in the sign of Aries, and it's in Mars. So it's about doing something, and Geminis like to they get in their head, and it's about getting out of your head and doing things. You have to do things. You're going to have to do things. You're going to have to get out of your head and actually do the work. That minor transformation is not thinking about it, but being about doing it. So I don't know why I was going to think of Master P's about it. I don't know why. That sometimes things come up. So you want to start a yoga studio. You can't think about all of the ideas. It's about doing things to start it. Have you got certified? Have you looked at equipment? Have you looked at studios? Have you looked at small spaces? You know, things like that. And that's just one example. It's not just yoga studio. It also, because this is spiritually, this could also hosting circle groups to help people. You remember when I said mediumship, doing like a circle group of mediumship, or even circle healing, sound baths of having people come in and playing that sound baths, and letting them release energies that need to go. So again, finding the space to do it, asking people if they would like to do it, putting things out there, just maybe hosting in your yard and getting 1 or 2 people together and just starting. It's doing it, starting at 1 or 2 people, and maybe saying, "Oh, I'm not going to charge anything if you bring somebody with you," and just starting off small. But you're doing it. You have to get out of your head of planning. The summer is no more time for planning. It is out of your head, and it's doing it, not thinking about it. It's doing it. That's the mind of transformation. You're transferring out of this information of we are done. That 9 is at an end. That 10 is the ending. We're closing off that cycle of just sitting there and thinking about it, and actually doing something about it. And I don't know why I was meant to say this, but this could be like a spiritual connection. And it's thinking about that person and like, oh my gosh, I really want to talk to them. I really want to be with them, but being in your head about it because something does not connect, and that you're bringing it into that, and you're going to communicate, and you're going to go, I'm done with this 9. I'm done with this being in. I'm ending this cycle of the 10 of we're feeling stabbed in the back and things not working out. And I'm taking that Ace of Swords, because that's what comes after this 9 and 10. And because it's a minor, because you're almost there. You're at 9 or 10. So that means you're almost at 1. And when you take that 1, you go, okay, I'm at the 1. It's time for me to communicate. It's time for me to do and step up and to be that spot where I need to be at. So what's your focus? Oh my gosh. I feel like I just had a preaching lesson. Oh my gosh. King of Cups. Yes. Step into your freaking power. Beautiful. I love that. Don't get in your head about this. Stay out of your head about it. Because at the very bottom of this, I have the 8 of Swords. So thinking that you can't do it, like I can't do this. No, it's that I can't do it. Do not lock yourself up. Do it. Make that offer. Put the word out there about this yoga studio, these sounds you want to do, this connecting with others and doing a podcast, whatever it is spiritually that you're supposed to be doing, to do it. Or even if it's connection, open up that cup and pour into these cups of what you want. And this to me also signifies that other piece, what I was talking about with some of you who are looking at partnerships, because he's holding 2 of Cups, and we know what 2 of Cups is. You want to offer your cup to someone else and being scared that it won't be enough, because look, if 1 cup might not be as full and you feel like you're giving away too much. No, you're not. Just do it. You have to do it. Focus on it and do it. That little birdie is leading you down your path. You can do this. You got this. Okay? You got this. Your focus, what's going to inspire you, what you need to nurture this summer. Let's see what you guys get. Oh my gosh. I love this energy, you guys. Oh my gosh. I like stepped up into this, and it was beautiful. Okay, your sacred medicine that you need to nurture the summer is roots, connection. There is a connection that you need to build on, that you need to nurture. There's a connection. You know what this connection is. It could be, okay, it says, when we search outside ourselves for belonging, connection, or attachment, we can forget the vast network of power available to us right below our feet. The power has always extended from the ancestors of the earth. Nothing is ever lost. The wisdom of pulsing right through your souls. There is potent medicine for you that lives in your blood and your bones, waiting to be uncovered. There are many unseen treasures ready to be unlocked as you return to the power of your cultural ties, your lineage, your bloodline. there is profound beauty and radiance. So there is roots within yourself, and there's roots with a connection you have. So I feel like maybe you already have some kind of connection with this person, and the roots of it have been formed. It is just that it has not been nurtured. Okay, and that is one thing you're supposed to nurture. You're supposed to nurture those roots. So when you plant something, there's been things planted between whatever it is. You've planted something with this spiritual partnership, this spiritual life force, the spiritual work that you're supposed to be putting out. You have planted it already, and it has roots. It does have roots, but you have to nurture it. When you get a plant, you put a plant in the ground and you put it down there, it gets roots first. It connects its roots first before things can bud out. You see that tree? That tree didn't come first. It was the roots. And so you have to nurture it. And to nurture it, you have to pour water into it. You have to, and water is your emotions. You have to pour light into it. You have to put truth into it. You have to put yourself into it, and your feelings and your emotions, and how all of the things, all of your light, all of that needs to come out. Your truth, all of that has to be poured into it. What you want, what you see, what you desire has to be nurtured and poured into it for it to bloom. Okay, so whatever you planted, whatever you had in your mind, and I gave you multiple examples, it's time to nurture that this summer so it can bloom, and maybe you can harvest it in the fall or the winter, right? All right, pile 3, that was wonderful. Thank you so much for being here. You guys have a wonderful summer. Bye.